Good afternoon. It's Joshua Nairmore with Realty Trust Services. Here again to talk about growing your prosperity. In this one, I really want to focus on the prosperity as we see it in family and growing that and the investment we have in our children. Well, today we have parent-teacher conferences for Joshua Jr., my youngest. Now I will say this: my wife and I have poured a lot of work into our children. My wife, I will admit, has the lion's share of that effort. But with Joshua, I try to focus on more practical things, and I do like quiz him on math and things like that. Make sure he reads. My wife does a lot more in-depth. My wife's a school psychologist, so she's been involved in education for a while. Me, I have not worked in education since I was a behavioral tech for a school that was special for children who have autism. And that was a while ago. Over 15 years ago now. But anywho, I digress. But today is one of the days we see that, all the time we've been investing in Joshua, as far as reading and math stuff goes, if it's paying off. Now, I'm fairly confident in this, and you'll find in your investments, you can set yourself up for success, especially if you're active in knowing about your investments and following the markets, as well as if your project management team is invested as much in you. And we're here to, like with our clients, we will answer questions, and we don't mind, because our job is to help grow your prosperity. And sometimes you're going to have questions, and we'd rather have you ask so we can best serve you and suit your needs as far as your investments go. I think that's healthy. And I like when people take an active role in their own investments, but we do it so you don't have to worry about it. But I still believe it's a good thing to stay informed. And it's the same thing with our children. It's not necessarily like report cards. Report cards do tell part of the story, but also what their teachers think, because with Joshua, he is very, very intelligent. He's in the second grade, but they have him in fourth grade for math and English, and in the fourth grade, he finds really easy. And I'm going to brag on him, because we put a lot of work and effort to him. Like, I remember in kindergarten, he went to kindergarten knowing his alphabet, knowing his ABCs, and how to count, and colors, and all that stuff that kids learn in kindergarten. I remember his teacher coming up to me, and he's like, you and your wife must work with your son. Like, well, we do, because again, our children, we invest not only into our finances but our children as well. And he's very smart and seems very bright. It was cute. One time we were at a concert for my daughter, and one of the fourth graders who's in Joshua's math class came up to him and said hi to him. It was adorable, and he was telling me he is so smart. Like, I guess that week they had a question in math that only Joshua could figure out. And as a father, that I'm not gonna lie, it brings me a lot of joy and pride. I don't try to be too prideful, but when you got it, you got it. But seriously, and so but again, it's nice to get these checkups to know where he's at, and he's not perfect. I mean, he is my son. There's things that he does struggle with in a school setting. Like sometimes especially when stuff's too easy for him, he has a hard time paying attention, and things like that. And Sometimes, like his dad, he likes to be a little bit of a class clown and a goofball. And I can't even guess where he got that from, because, I hope it's obvious at this point. And, because you always, in a marriage, you always have a goofball and a serious person. And to quote Nate Bargatze, the comedian, you got to have that, because if not, you have two dreamers, you're gonna be homeless in 3 hours. So my wife tends to be more the serious one, that but I work on him on the serious stuff too. But I'm also a big goofball, and he definitely got that from me. And so I look forward to these times, and as I hope people look forward to getting a checkup on their investments, see how things are going, looking, and hopefully things are going great, and your investment is shining brightly in your portfolio. And I hope the time that you get, because of having Realty Trust Services manage your real estate investments, I hope that gives you more time to spend with your kids. If you are parents, got a guy sign up for our services as a client, and literally just had a baby a week ago, and I'm so excited. I love babies. I love children. I always wanted to be a dad my whole life growing up. I just really look forward and long to be a father, and so it's stuff like this that I enjoy. But I know there's not going to be even as advanced as Joshua is, not everything's going to be perfect. But the main things I'm looking for is if he's how he's participating in class, and that he's not getting himself in too much trouble being a goofball, and that he's progressing the way he should. And and other than that, I want to be healthy, happy, and I love that he's definitely a motivated kid. He wants to do good, and he wants to do well, and he definitely seeks out approval for sure. But in the same token, I don't mind. I love telling him he's doing a good job. And then when the times where he's I have to correct him on things, and I don't love the correction process, but I know how necessary it is. I can't just sit there and heap praises on him all the time. Especially times where he I need to correct him. He sit down like, hey, we gotta fix this, buddy. But he's I love him. All my kids are a joy. Even in their difficult, sometimes frustrating phases, I really just love being a dad, and I love all the stuff that being a dad entails, even sometimes the hard stuff, because you can't always just have the icing. You need the cake too, and you can't really celebrate a birthday, can you? Anyways, so this is I guess is kind of my longer vlog for the day. But I hope that as investors, you're checking up on your investments. I hope that you are really taking the time, even if you have a property manager, to just to see how things are going, and that way you're checking up on it. You're not going to be caught off guard on certain things, and and that way when you are relaxing and taking care of your children, you can just focus on that. We'll handle the rest. Sleep easy. You're in good hands, I promise you. Because we're here, again, to grow your prosperity. And that is our goal. And I know it sounds altruistic, but it really is. We're a service industry, and we want to serve you. We have a heart for service. So let us serve you, so you can relax, so you can enjoy. I mean, seriously, if the property management or the investment team I'm part of, it's managed by Realty Trust Services. And if it wasn't for that, there would probably be a lot more headaches in my life. But no, I get to do, like, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have to worry about anything else, I still have some work to get done afterwards, but I have the ability to just go to my son's parent-teacher conference and not have to worry about, oh man, I still got to go to this one rental property and change a faucet, and I got to deliver a 3-day notice here. I don't have to worry about that stuff because that's all handled by Realty Trust Services. And so, like hair, remember the old Hair Club for Men commercials? Not only am I the president, I'm also a client. Well, there you go. So, anyways, hope you're having an awesome day, and if visit our website, property management.oh or property management OH. It's we'd love to help you grow your prosperity. And there's links to our website on our YouTube page, but I'm about there, so I got distracted driving through all the construction. But I'd love to spend time with you and discuss whether and how Realty Trust Services can help you in your investments. And don't worry, if nothing else, it'll at least be a fun conversation. I'll make you laugh a bit. But again, this is Joshua Naramore with Realty Trust Services, here to help grow your prosperity. And I will give you high fives when we do, I promise. Hope you're having a great day. I will talk to you later.